Today's the day. We are going to tackle your overflowing wardrobe. And I promise you, it's going to be painless and the day isn't going to end in frustration or tears if you follow these two really simple tips and put these into action today. They're going to make it effortless. And for a lot of the declutter process, you won't even really have to think that hard. I don't know about you, but that sounds amazing. I want to conserve my brain, my brain power for other things. So let's declutter your wardrobe with these two simple steps. Are you ready? And the first one, and I wish I had known this many years ago because it would have saved me so much money and so much wardrobe clutter, is to know your personal style and just have clarity around it. So what do I mean by that? So being able to define your personal style with maybe like 5 to 10 adjectives is so important, because if we can't define our style, anything that we see on Instagram or Pinterest or Facebook, no matter what the style is, probably looks really cute. And we're going to start to purchase these things and we're going to end up with an overflowing wardrobe with things that don't really blend well or look well or mesh well together because they're all completely different styles. So what words or adjectives would you use to describe your personal style now, for you right now? Not for a fantasy version of yourself, for you right now. Write those down. Think about them. Here are some ideas. Effortless, edgy, fun, feminine, masculine, bright, bold, bohemian. If you watched one of my last videos, you know my whole story around bohemian, don't you? Minimalist, classic, the list goes on. Write those out. And from a declutter perspective, once you are going through your wardrobe and your closet and start to very quickly identify pieces that don't fall within those style descriptors, it becomes so much easier to let those go. And honestly, what happens in this typically is that the pieces that don't match those style descriptors are ones you probably aren't gravitating towards anyway, because for whatever reason, they're not aligning with you, your comfort, your confidence, and maybe your lifestyle right now. And so for items that you might really love, but not wear, this could be a big reason why. They're just not your style. And what's really cool is on the flip side of this, you're going to use those same style descriptors for when you are considering investing in something new. So if they don't match those style descriptors, then they don't deserve space in your closet. So after you write out your style descriptors, another thing I want you to think about are what silhouettes and shapes of things do you gravitate more toward, and are you continually reaching for within your closet because you feel confident, comfortable, beautiful in those. Those are another requirement you can add to that list along with your style descriptors for when you consider purchasing new things in the future. It's so important to have those in mind because, again, otherwise we're just going to continually purchase all these things that end up just collecting dust in our wardrobes. And that's not what we want. We want a simplified closet that's easy to get dressed every day and filled with a lot of things we love and enjoy right now. And if you want to take this process one teeny tiny step further, another helpful thing you can do is consider the values you have around the types of clothing you are buying and essentially the brands you are buying from and supporting when you purchase different fashion items from them. Are there different things that are important to you? How the product is made, where it's made, who makes it, who owns the company? These are things that I'm finding a lot more people are really starting to write out and consider versus just buying from anywhere. By no means do you have to do this, but if you have different things that are important to you, this is a great time to write those up along with your style descriptors, shapes, and silhouettes that you love. And really, these three things combined, if you have those written out, take that into your closet, use it as you open up your dresser drawer, and anything, again, that's not aligning or jiving or vibing with these priorities and values, it's got to go. It makes it so much more easy to let go of those things. Again, a lot of them you probably weren't wearing anyway for one of these reasons. Now, the second way, again, one of my favorites, so simple, you won't even need to think about it, is to get your colors analyzed. I talked about this in another video. We're going to go a little bit more into detail because I know a lot of you had questions. So in a nutshell, getting your colors analyzed is so simple. It's all done virtually. Go see my friend Jeannie at yourcolorguru.com. You select a color package. She's got quite a few to select from. You're going to fill out a really brief questionnaire, and then you're going to send in 5 photos of yourself without makeup in natural light. If you hop into your car and take a selfie, honestly, those are some of their favorite pictures to go off of because the light in cars is amazing. I don't know why, it just is. So use one of those for your photos you turn in. And then guess what? You're done. They take it from there. They're going to examine your questionnaire and they're going to look at your photos and study your eyes, your lips, your cheek feet color, your hair color. I mean, they are so detailed, your skin tone, your overts, skin tone, all these different things. And usually within just a few business days, it's so quick, you will get a color radiance report in your email, and it goes through all the details like warm versus cool, clear versus muted, all these different details to color and what looks best on you. It was eye-opening for me. Really quick, here is my color card. I'm a sunlit summer. Now, these are broken down into 4 different seasons, and there's lots of different kind of subcategories within each season. So there's spring, summer, autumn, winter. Now, once you get this cute little card back, now you get to roll your sleeves up, effortlessly walk into your closet feeling confident, and hold out that color card next to all those pieces and go through and pull the ones that aren't your best color. Go through the obvious ones first, maybe the worst colors. Those are going to be located on, I think, the final page of your color radiance report. So again, for me, it was browns and oranges were a no-go. Once you see how those colors look on you after you get your radiance report back, if you put it up to your face, you can't unsee it. You will be like, never again, honey, will I put these colors on my face or my body. Ain't happening. Check out this before, during, and after of one of my students' wardrobes. When she used her color card, she loved the experience. She found it so much less overwhelming by decluttering through her color card. And she even said it made the process so much fun for her. So she's got a different color card than me, but you can see, look at this beautiful, simplified after wardrobe that I think all of us really, really want, and it's filled with things she loves and wears. It's seriously the most beautiful thing. Now, if you are going through and identify some pieces that don't fall on your color card, but you're still unsure, I would recommend hanging on to it for maybe 1 to 2 months and give yourself a timeline. So let's say I'm giving myself 4 weeks or 8 weeks to wear this because I'm not sure about donating it yet, even though it's not my best color. Okay. At the end of that timeline, I promise you, you probably won't have worn it. And here's why. If it's not one of your best colors, you will really be able to see that now. And you will probably be, like I was, reaching for your best colors every day anyway. So again, at the end of that 2 months or whatever timeline you choose, put it right into your donation bin. And by the way, everybody should have a donation bin, a small one, inside their closet or somewhere near your dresser if you don't have a closet. This is a game changer. It acts as an invitation and a reminder for you to fill up, put stuff in that you no longer wear or need and just need to get rid of. Sometimes we end up hanging on to too much stuff in our wardrobe simply because we think, I don't have 30 minutes or I don't have 2 hours to go through my wardrobe. But you could literally stick 1 or 2 items in that donation bin a day. And once that fills up, you can let it go. You can donate it. It's like one of my most favorite hacks to creating a simplified wardrobe. And here's the thing, even if you already have a simplified wardrobe, there's still things that you ultimately quit wearing for whatever reason. So always have a donation bin in your closet. It doesn't have to be fancy schmancy. Just literally use an Amazon box and write like donation bin on it. Or don't even do that. So if you're anything like me who loves to know all the details about stuff, you might have a few questions about the color analysis. Let's touch on those. So the first one I hear all the time is, do your colors change based on if you have a tan or if you're pale? Here is my winter version in this color and my summer version in this colors. And the answer is no. Your season and your colors are largely determined by your undertones in your skin, which do not change with a tan. So these colors will work all year round for you. Now, it doesn't mean I'm wearing the lighter colors like pinks and purples. I tend to gravitate toward the lighter, brighter colors. You guessed it, in the spring and summer. And in the fall and winter, I tend to gravitate towards the darker, the deeper, and the more neutrals on my color palette. Do your colors change if your hair turns gray? Well, I color my grays. So for those who don't opt to color their grays like I do, more power to you. I love it. So the majority of people know your season does not change if your hair goes gray. Now for those who do color their hair, let's say I go to fire engine red. This is my old hair color when I was in my 20s because that's what you do. You just experiment with your hair, right? I wouldn't do this anymore, but you know. It is what it is. Now, this is a drastic change from my current color, right? Blonde to fire engine red. This drastic change in hair color would tip me into a new season and a new color card. However, you've probably seen, if you watch my videos, I gravitate from I've been platinum blonde to more of my natural, like I have it now with a little blonde on bottom. Any change within 2 to 3 versions of your natural hair color isn't going to tip you into a new season. So you can rest easy if you like to experiment a little bit with your hair, that typically you're going to stay within the same season. And another question I got on my last video is, can kids get their colors done? And holy smokes, yes, I can't believe I forgot to mention this. I got my son's colors done when they were 4 and 5 years old because I was so obsessed with using my color card. I thought, I'm gonna do theirs too. Based on that, I created really simple capsule wardrobes in all of their best colors. Everything mixes and matches beautifully, and they look so handsome in their best colors, and I love it. And actually, they share a same season and color card with their dad. So I have 3 calm autumns in the family, and then I'm a sunlit summer. And in fact, literally everyone in my immediate family, I've gifted color consultations to because I'm just so obsessed. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. So use your color card and use your style descriptors, your shapes, your silhouettes, your values when it comes to your fashion pieces, and use that to seamlessly and painlessly edit your wardrobe. It doesn't have to be all in one go. You can do this in multiple short, bite-sized visits. And it seriously, the benefit is going to be huge. You're going to feel so good when you walk into your closet or open your dresser each day, knowing that everything makes you look and feel beautiful and everything fits your lifestyle and where you are now in life. So head to Jeannie's website at yourcolorguru.com, select your color package, and make sure to use my promo code CLUTTERFREE for 10% off any color packages. If you want to know your best makeup colors, including eyeshadows and blushes and eyeliners and even mascaras, go ahead and get that makeup card as well. I use that anytime before I purchase any new type of makeup. It's been a game changer. And by the way, if you end up getting your colors done, come back to this video. Let me know in the comments what your results are, because I love to hear this stuff. I geek out over it. All right, friend, until next time, ready, set, declutter. Bye.